Hello everyone, I've brought this cute little story, What Will You Give Me? And it is also for all the mothers who are facing this problem. Children keep coming to them asking hundreds of questions. What should I do? I am bored, I am bored, I am bored. They are so inquisitive, they have so many questions, and mothers just do not know how to tackle these questions. Pick up a book, read a story to them, and let's see what this story has to say. I am bored, Samir said. Shall I give you a sheet of paper? Amma asked. If you give me a sheet of paper, Samir replied, I will fold it and bend it. I will pull it and pat it, and I will make a beautiful boat with it. Then I'll sail it in the water. The boat will go faster and faster and sail far away. Then what will you give me? I will give you paper and a pencil, Amma said. If you give me paper and a pencil, Samir said, I will draw a beautiful bird. I will draw strong wings for the bird. Then I will color the wings blue. The bird will flap its strong blue wings and fly to the boat that I made and perch on it. Then what will you give me? Then I'll give you some paper and string, Amma said. If you give me some paper and string, Samir said, I will make a kite with the long tail. Then I will tie the string to it and fly it high in the sky. The wind will take the kite far away. The kite will fly over the bird with the blue wings perched on the boat that I made. Then what will you give me? Then I'll give you some clay, Amma said. If you give me some clay, Samir said, I'll make a little doll with 2 hands, 2 legs, a head, a nose, 2 ears and 1 mouth. He will sail the boat into the distant seas. Then what will you give me? What if I give you a piece of fur? Amma said. Samir said, I'll use it to make a little stuffed dog with a curly little tail and a happy smile to be the doll's best friend. Then what will you give me? Then I'll give you some sticks, Amma said. If you give me some sticks, Samir said, I'll build a little house for the dog. The dog will sit in the house when he is tired of sailing with the doll into the distant seas. Then what will you give me? Then I'll give you some paper and scissors, Amma said. If you give me some paper and scissors, Samir said, I'll cut out beautiful flowers for the doll to wear as he sails the boat. What will you give me then? I'll give you some cloth, Amma said. If you give me some cloth, Samir said, I'll make a sailor's hat for the doll and he'll wear it and call himself Captain. What will you give me then? Then I'll give you needle and thread, Amma said. If you give me needle and thread, Samir said, I will stitch a big C on the doll's hat so that everyone will know he is the captain when he sails the boat into the distant seas. Then what will you give me? Then I'll give you some cardboard, Amma said. If you give me some cardboard, Samir said, I'll make a strong box so that the doll can keep his things safe in it. Then what will you give me? You can see the sailor's box here. It's a very interesting story. Must read till the end with me. I give up, Amma said. What do you want me to give you? Amma was tired of telling him, I'll give you this, I'll give you needle, I'll give you paper, I'll give you pencil. So she finally asked, what is it that you want and what should I give you? I want you to give me something that will help me fly like the bird and soar like the kite, sail like the boat and steer like the captain. I want to see the whole world and wear a sailor's hat and a garland of flowers. Can you give me something that will help me do all that? Amma smiled. I have just the thing, she said. And do you know what she did? She told him a story. So this book is by Nandini Nayar, an intriguing story. Children have hundreds of questions. They are very inquisitive. They want to ask, they want satisfactory answers, they want their questions answered. But most of us boggle, we feel there are too many questions and we tend to ignore those questions. If you cannot tell them their answers, you can pick up storybooks and read to them. This will not only help in building their vocabulary, this will help them to bond with the books. Their language gets developed, they start speaking better, they start learning new words, and also we can have a memory test. We can see how much the child has retained. We can have an order of things. What did Amma give in the first page? Then what did she give afterwards? What did he make? So ask questions instead of child asking you questions. You can tell a story, read a story with them and ask questions. Now the child is at the receiving end and she or he will be answering you the questions. I hope you read this, make it an interesting event with your child. This is Indu Punj signing off.